All right, this video I'm going to talk about continuously compounding interest. Before I jump into this problem, though, I want to talk about what it means to be continuously compounding interest. So it works with a different formula. It's going to be P times E to the exponent RT, so PERT for short. And usually this is A equals, but PERT is the main piece there. So I'm going to talk about, first off, what are all the pieces of this formula. So we have P, E, R, and T that we need to worry about. A lot of common connections to previous formulas we've talked about. P is going to be your principal. That is also what your start amount is. So P is the principal or your starting amount. E is going to be the same E we talked about earlier, the natural base E. So E is that 2.72 number, but we're going to use our calculator so we can get precise with that. R is still going to be your rate, so that's taking any percentage and putting it in decimal form, making it a rate. And last, T is time. So looking at this problem, it says you invest $2,500 in an account to save for college. The account pays 4% annual interest compounded continuously. How much money will be in the account after 10 years? So what I look at when I see this problem, the first thing that jumps out to me is we have interest being compounded, and more importantly, it's being compounded continuously. When you see compounded continuously, immediately, or anytime something's happening continuously, usually you're looking at PERT here. So compounded continuously, we're going to use PERT. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to plug in what pieces I have. So I need to find the principal or the starting amount. So I'm starting by investing $2,500, so that is P, so 2,500. E, again, is still just going to stay as E. There's nothing we're plugging in there. Got to figure out my rate. So the account pays 4%. So 4%, but I need to put that in a decimal form to make it a rate. That's going to be 0.04. Last thing I have to find is time. So how much money will be in the account after 10 years? 10 years would be my time, so I'm going to put times 10. Now some people, you could take this, plug it entirely in your calculator and hit enter and get your answer. One thing I like to do to avoid a common mistake on the calculator is I like to figure out what the exponent is. So I take 0.04 times 10. So I would do 0.04 times 10 in that calculator, and that is going to give you 0.4. Again, I recommend that. It'll help. It avoids one of the most common errors with this problem. So now we have 2,500 times e to the power of 0.4. So going to my calculator, we're going to type in that 2,500. The e part is a little bit difficult to find. It's actually near the numbers if you look. It's hard to see on camera, but it's by the 7 and the 4. You're going to see it in the blue writing on my calculator. It says e to the x there. So since I want e to an exponent, I need that. If I want the blue text there, I'm going to hit the second button, hit this button, and you'll notice I get 2,500 e, and then my calculator has the space because I'm now in the exponent. For my exponent, I need 0.4, so I type that in. So I have 2,500 e to the 0.4 power. That's exactly what I wanted. You hit enter, and we get, and this is money, so $3,729.56. And that would be how much is in my account after 10 years.